comes to cultivating psychologically safe and high-performing teams, I see 4 key levels in terms of how teams operate. And what I notice that separates teams across these levels is how intentionally they approach these 3 critical outcomes: team relationships, team reputation, and the ability to execute team results. I call these outcomes the 3 R's: relationships, reputation, results. So let's look briefly at the levels teams can find themselves in. There are the teams at this red level, and we call these the stuck teams. These teams tend to have dysfunctional behaviour. They're unable to manage tension and conflict, and there is little work being done to understand or elevate the team's brand. And overall, the team isn't clear on what success looks like as a team. Now, you may have been in a team like this. This isn't a happy place, is it? Not for the team, and certainly not for the leader. And teams at this level tend to be trapped beneath what we call the unaware line. The team members aren't aware, they're not actively thinking and connecting as a team to generate results. But as they recognise this, they almost immediately jump into the next level, the amber zone, and we call these teams the status quo teams. We think of teams at this level as more like groups. They've started to work together, but it's more as a group, and it's not an entirely happy place either. But as they work through this level, they start to realise that to jump to the next level, they need to give greater focus to understanding each other, their key stakeholders, and how to drive collectively accountable results. And as they start to have this recognition, they move up and into this light green zone. And we call these teams steadfast teams. This is a happier place for sure. And yet what we notice here is that teams can sometimes get caught beneath this good enough line. Often teams at this level will say, we're doing good enough. In fact, we're doing better than many. But the truth is that good enough traps you, and it does not future-proof your team. And truly great teams we work with never settle. Once they understand the power of aligning as one team, everything changes for them. And they move up into this dark green zone. And at this level, really everything is entirely different. They understand and appreciate in the dark green zone as one team united that it's important to understand and appreciate each other's difference, and they can respectfully do that and lean into tension and conflict. The team is known across the business as easy to do business with. Others actively seek them out. They're a role model team, and they hold themselves collectively accountable. They're thriving. This is what we call one team united. They're truly operating as one team united. And our one team model is designed to support you with just that. There are some real keys to this model, and I'd love to walk you through it in more detail when you're ready.